Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. Beginning of August, I'm not sure if you guys forgot about it, the EPA announced a proposal. The proposed rule, Reconsideration of 2009 Endangerment Finding and Greenhouse Gas Vehicle Standards. Well, the comment period is going to end for that very soon, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an update on what is going on with that, and also show you some other EPA proposals that you might want to go comment on while you're commenting on this one if you're a procrastinator. Before we go too far, please hit that like button, check out the video library, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and also, I got a sponsorship from Gulu. This is the A3 jump box and compressor combo all in one. If you use the link in the description below to go purchase one of these and use my coupon code, you can get it for $55.99 right now on Amazon. So you could use this as a jump box, you could use it as a tire inflator, you could use it as a phone charger, and it's got a flashlight right on top. But a bunch of cool stuff on this one. Also, the Blue Driver OBD2 scan tool giveaway October 1st. There'll be a link in the description and the first comment for you to get over to the video to go get entered to win this. No purchase necessary to win a Blue Driver OBD2 scan tool. Go enter to win it now. Back to the important stuff. So the comment period got extended for the reconsideration of the 2009 Endangerment Finding and Greenhouse Gas Vehicle Standards until September 22nd. So that's tomorrow. You have all through till tomorrow to go on their website, get the information that you need to submit a comment on this proposal. There are thousands of thousands of comments on this proposal as it is. If you were paying attention, I posted, 3 out of the 4 days of the public comment period, it's very, very surprising. It was like 95% of the people making comments were against this proposal, that they didn't want it to go through. So you guys need to get your voices heard. And here's a couple other things. Now, there's 2 more EPA proposals regarding California CARB or emission standards. The next one is the proposal for the Air Plan Revisions, California Heavy Duty Vehicle Inspection and Maintenance Program. So this is the Clean Truck Checks program, the program that made all of the big rig vehicles, RVs, heavy duty vehicles subject to the smog inspection they have to do twice a year, and starting in 2027 they have to do it 4 times a year. I believe RVs are still subject to twice a year, I believe. The RVs are a little bit different than the regular big rigs, but this is the program that makes it so that big rigs have to be smogged so frequently in California, and it also got rid of the older diesels that everybody wants to re-register or think they're going to be able to re-register. And here's the confusing part. There's people out there saying that the greenhouse gas findings being eliminated would make it so all emission standards are going away. If that's the case, why is the EPA proposing to allow some of the clean truck checks to happen and deny some of it? And what is the difference? So what the EPA is saying that they're going to do, they're going to approve the clean truck checks program to continue to be in place, but only for the vehicles that are registered in California. If you have a out-of-state big rig or a out-of-country big rig and you're coming into California, you should not be subject to the roadside tests or the citations that CARB gives out for vehicles or big rigs not being compliant with the emission standards here in California. Now, if you go to the link in the description for this one and you scroll down, you will also be able to get the information that you need to be able to make a comment on this proposal as well, if you want it to stay, if you want it to go away. And it also explains to you the summary of what this proposal is if you go look at this link. Everything is there. Now the last one, which is also my little snafu, if the endangerment findings gets thrown away, CARB goes away, no more emission standards. Here's another proposal that is currently in the comment period. This one has 23 days to go. The last comment day is 10/14 of 2025. What this proposal is, the Air Plan Approval, California San Joaquin Valley Unified Air Pollution Control District. So what CARB wants to do is get a new plan or revise their plan when it comes to emission standards in the San Joaquin Valley in California. This is more for stationary emissions contributors. What they're going to do is pinpoint where the emissions are coming from, report on everything, and they also want to redirect some funds from DMV, and DMV was going out of business too, I thought, which it's all crazy. All these lies that people just don't even know what they're talking about. But what CARB wants to do is take some funding from DMV, which will probably cause our fees to go up, and use that to reduce emissions in the San Joaquin Valley. And how, you might ask? Well, my phone's ringing. I'll get that in a minute. So what they're going to do with these extra funds is give incentives or give perks to people to buy newer engines, upgrade facilities, engines being generators and stuff like that, upgrade facilities, production facilities, manufacturing facilities to where they don't pollute as much. So like refineries in the San Joaquin Valley, trucking industry, buildings, stuff like that. So the proposal is from the EPA to allow these new standards or updated standards to be passed and put into action. If the emission standards are going away with the greenhouse gas and endangerment findings being eliminated, how are these other proposals being submitted after that was originally submitted? It doesn't make sense. So is it going to be that the greenhouse gas endangerment findings are going to become a rule or a law, and they say, wait 35 days and we'll see? No, it's going to take months, if not a year, to figure that all out. So that's going to get passed through. There's going to be no more greenhouse gas emission standards. And then California is going to be able to implement their own standards again. Like, nothing makes sense. What do you think? Comment below. Let me know. Don't forget, look for links in the description for everything I talk about, for the giveaway on the Blue Driver OBD2 scan tool, for the Gulu A3 jump box compressor combo, my coupon code, everything. Remember, $55.99 for this if you go buy it right now with my coupon code on Amazon. Don't forget the video library, like, subscribe, share. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies, and I will see you guys on the next, hopefully helpful video.